Alright, what's up everyone? Duquesne23 here with KotH, and today we're taking a look at the map called Quantum. Now this is a 2v2 map. It's a fairly small one with a Halo 4 design and theme to it. So, I really like that because of the fact that you don't see that many Halo 4 style maps on here. So let's just go ahead and jump in and take a look at this map. And as you can tell, it's that Halo 4 style Forerunner look on here. Now, it did say that pretty much, most jumps, you can do the typical jump crouch, thing to be able to get up so you don't have to clamber everything. But of course, if you don't make it, if you're terrible like me, yeah, you may need to do a little bit of clambering there. But yeah, look at the lighting. I love just the simplistic design to this, replicating the Halo 4 style of Forerunner look. And just having these lights and stuff, either the green side over there, or I don't know if you want to say kind of a blue side over there, and then the red-orange side over here. It did a really good job with this just eerie background space with this planet and solar system, whatever you want to say, asteroid belt or something like that going around is really neat as well. So the one thing that's pretty cool about this map is just quiet. It is like you're out in space, and it is just quiet. So I think that's really neat, just because most maps have, a bunch of different stuff and a bunch of different noises and, machinery noises and all that type of stuff. This one does not. It is just silence. So it kind of fits the space theme, where it's just real quiet. Love this little glass thing right here. Looks really nice right there. So let's go ahead and go up this lift here and make sure, of course, the lifts work just fine, and they do. Yeah, there's a lot of verticality to this map. So that's one thing that, you need to remember whenever you're playing on this. If you notice, I'm just constantly running and dropping down and jumping up and going all over the place. There's so much just variety of verticality, which I really like also. I love verticality on here. So this is one of those maps that it's a very basic look to it. There's not a whole lot going on with the look and stuff, but it still looks so good. And he has done just such a great job of, just kind of texturing the walls without them being too simplistic. On here, making it that Halo 4, Forerunner style of theme here, with, of course, the lights and everything. And then we got the glass, which looks fantastic in different areas. And just overall, the design of it, having this coming down here, you have 3 different spots you can drop down right here, which is really nice. And this spot right here is just a little jump up. So it's just pretty cool, just something like this. Simple little 3 little spot. These have these columns here to help block people if you're shooting at them. And it's just a great job, I think, of just instead of just doing a single ramp in that spot, it kind of has 3 ramps dropping down to a single ramp. But of course, you can jump down right here off of the sides and get over here. So let's go ahead and check out the bottom area with all this. So this is just, like I said, everything you could pretty much jump and easily get into. And then there's multiple levels. There's a level directly above us right here. And this one goes, I'm just kind of getting confused a little bit on where to go because there's just so many levels, so many different pathways, and this just looks so cool. So apparently this is the middle. The white line is pretty much the middle of the map itself. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's an even more bottom area over here. So there's just even more places that you can go to, and of course having all these nooks and crannies with little ramps and little spaces that you can go to. A really great job of just providing tons of places, especially in a 2v2 map. Sometimes 2v2 maps are a little too open, and I feel like this one is a really well designed, so you provide plenty of spaces that you can kind of sneak up on people or shoot down on them or just anything like that. So you really have to, whenever you're running around on this map, you really have to look everywhere you go. You don't want to accidentally run and forget that there's a ledge off above you or below you or something like that. And then there's a lot of different places I'm noticing now. I'm just walking around that you can kind of get up onto the higher areas without having to go to a typical ramp or ledge or something like that you may not notice that you can climb up there to be able to get up, but you can't. So that's really cool. Love this map. If you do want to download this and play it, the bookmark link will be in the description down below, so be sure to go check that out. Also, subscribe right here on KotH for more of these map features and walkthroughs, so we can check out the cool stuff that these forgers create, because they spend so much time and they do such a great job of creating, all these incredible maps for the community to be able to play and really help the life of the game. So thank y'all everyone for coming out. Appreciate it, and I'll see y'all next time. And remember, let's forge a new Halo.